Hello, I was not able to get to the actual recording this weekend, thus I shall jump back on track today. In the last videos I talked about Planche, how to get it, mistakes and mindset. If you haven't seen those, I'll make sure to pin them and to definitely check them out after this one. So I think it's the time to talk about ideal Planche routines. By routines I mean how often should you train, what should you train and how you can structure your training. But first, let's head to the conditioning a bit. I want you to understand that in order to progress, you have to push yourself over the limit. However, you cannot push your body over the maximum continuously due to high risk of injury. Especially when you start going from isolated work to unit work, to work in quantity through combinations. I would therefore ask you that for each transitional period, you would take time to accustom your body to a new type of effort by staying 1 or 2 weeks on an effort equal to 80% of your capacity. Example, a change of a training type, the passage of stage of a skill, straddle, bed form, etc. to a passage to a more advanced variant of a skill, straddle, clean form. Arrange your work rhythm 3 to 5 days a week. Do not hesitate to take 2 to 3 consecutive days off when you feel it necessary. Part of the progress is in the right pace of work and the necessary rest. You will be able to then work on a maximum of every other week when you can train this way without having to endure it. Now let's talk about the routine. So, as I mentioned before, 3 to 5 days a week, meaning the first day of the week, let's say Monday, you are going to focus on holds. Static holds, you try a maximum number of seconds for let's say 10 times. That was the main part of your training, and now you go to the strengthening part, which I talked about in the last video, and you do the strength exercises. That was your first day, you feel great, everything. Let's jump on a day 2. And that will be Wednesday, let's say, okay? So in this training, you're going to focus only on combos. Start off by doing 30 seconds to 1 minute combos. This will help you to build stamina and great power as well. After that, as I mentioned before, you move to the strengthening part. Day 2 is finished, and let's move to the day 3, which will be Friday, let's say. In Friday, you are going to focus on one part only. Let's say you want planche presses. So Friday, you are only going to do presses. As I mentioned before, you will do 10 combos. After that, your main training is finished, and you move to the strengthening part again. And voila, you have basic planche routines. That's it. Not that hard, is it? After, let's say, 3 weeks, you feel confident enough, you feel strong, and you can move to the more advanced skill variation or just increase the intensity. That's up to you. As long as you feel good, which is the main part of training. So you have to feel good in your trainings. You have to feel happy and you have to feel motivated. Never ask your body to do anything that involves pain. Pain is a message and you need to listen to your body and don't hurt it. So, you now have the base knowledge of how planche trainings could be or should be structured. So with this, you can now go ahead and play around. You can increase the days, you can increase the seconds, you can increase everything that you can, okay? It's up to you. It's up to your imagination and your feelings. And see what you can come up with. And if you're looking for a complete planche course with complete routines, exact training days, exact schedule, definitely check out my app where I have ready to go planche course that you can start training today. That's it for today, and see you tomorrow when we are going to talk about the correct planche grip. Bye!